Today it is time to get Tasmania moving. Today is the start of a new and exciting vision for Tasmania. Today we have a new party in politics with no history that limits its vision for Tasmania and the future of all Tasmanians. Today you have a choice of new candidates who have a real passion for our future and the direction we are going to undertake. Today you have a new vision and new ideas for the future of our state's economy and the future of sustainable job growth for you and your families. Today, Tasmania will have the choice of a new pathway that does not restrict the freedom of Tasmanians and Tasmanian businesses to create a future. Today is the start of a new platform for jobs and creation of a new direction for Tasmania's economy. Today, we will show the way to turbocharge our economy. Today is the start of the first steps to bring about this future. The Palmer United Party is the future for Tasmania. With our state being an island and surrounded by water, this means we do have uniqueness from the other states of our nation in being isolated from them. Being an island, we should not be disadvantaged with the rest of the nation. Sadly, I have to tell you we are. Sadly, I have to tell you our governments for decades have never provided the solution that creates the scenario where we can trade freely on a level playing field. Neither our Liberal nor Labor governments really care enough to have solved this issue. What we have seen before, as we are currently, both parties use the election as a toy to tempt you to vote for them. Palmer United will put forward a solution to services on Bass Strait with this long-term problem. We cannot afford to see Tasmanian businesses continually trying to compete unfairly in national and international markets. The state has for the last 4 years been going through a very destructive period in forestry. This has been one that has caused much duress and strain on communities, businesses, families and their lives. This period has seen the state's leading private forestry business, Guns, go from the proponent of the state's largest private development in history to be in liquidation, and assets being sold in 2014. The development of the new pulp mill at Bell Bay has seen the state go into conflict with its communities, showing large dissent towards the proposed site and the proposed mill. The structure that was followed was one that was not accepted by the community and was seen to be not following due process. The environmental movement through this process was highly disruptive and was seen to be proactive in international markets to stop native wood chip sales. Their campaign has created a real division and a stopping of the state's forest industry. Today, as we speak, we see in excess of 51% of our forest area set aside from timber harvesting and locked up. We see the TFIGA having been signed, and we see the Liberal Party wanting to change it before it starts. Our state has seen its forest industry lose 50% of the turnover. This has put our state's finances under extreme pressure. We need to see if all the pain we have been through and all the costs this process has caused can bring about a resolution to the conflict in our state. We cannot afford to turn the clock back without even trying to see where the future lies. We need to reunite Tasmania. The Palmer United Party will put forward a policy that will deliver on a real alternative to this major development. We should stop thinking in the old terms and look to innovation in timber products for the future of Tasmanian forestry. Our vision will be one that goes through all the proper processes and will get community acceptance through this process. Tasmania needs a strong economic platform to deliver sustainable growth and jobs. In all regions, it needs a government that will deliver on achieving the right balance between the environment and development. It is private business and entrepreneurs that create sustainable jobs and a sustainable economy. Palmer United, through its strength and commitment, will show that Tasmania can deliver on self-sufficiency and once again become a real positive contributor to the Australian economy. To do this, we will have to get the balance right and provide permanent solutions, not electoral band-aids, that we are given at each election. From our public service to our businesses, we have to deliver at the same high level of productivity. We cannot expect one to do it without the other. Government must deliver on efficiencies the same as the private sector does. Reducing the size of government and reducing the cost of compliance has been identified as a key plank towards lifting productivity and boosting the economy. The uniqueness of Tasmania being an island should be our strength. We should be setting the bar and making everyone else follow Tasmania's leads. Tasmania should be globally famous for its service, friendliness, products. We should not hear visitors leaving with horror stories of their travel. Today we see it before they even land here, with the costs associated and difficulty booking to come to our state. We need to be user-friendly and delivering the outstanding quality in produce and products, and with service that is of the highest standard. Every Tasmanian should be proud of our state and want to contribute to making it the best of the best. Brand Tasmania needs to start at home and be marketed throughout global markets. The economy of Tasmania has been too heavily reliant on the Australian dollar, and in the time of a high Australian dollar, we see our economy highly non-competitive. We will see change in the dynamics of this scenario where we create more local value for niche produce that is sold into the Australian market. Aquaculture has shown us the way forward with a rapid expansion in growth of their farms to supply an ever-growing market in Australia. They found the high Australian dollar was stopping their competing in world markets and built a product for the Australian market. Today they are growing in leaps and bounds. We need to learn from those that are leading the way. Palmer United will lead the way with supporting these type of developments across all sectors by working with business to create an environment that builds value into their operations through diversifying their options. These value-add opportunities will be across all sectors. We will work on helping the dynamics of local areas to facilitate better utilisation of their resources, to create opportunities that are missed by being too small. Creation of this process will open up many new areas of opportunity for our producers. The formation of regional hubs and clusters will be supported by a program to look into the best model for use in these areas. This will be a proactive approach and supported by our researchers in this field. State taxes, payroll, stamp duty and land tax are a blight on growth in Tasmania. We will be looking to create a far better business environment and look into new ways to turbocharge our economy. Our federal counterparts will be working hard to deliver on federal company tax platform, and we will be working hard in Tasmania to create the right environment for business. We need to kickstart our economy and grow our job opportunities for all Tasmanians. Government services are focused around Hobart, and decisions made for regional Tasmania are also made in Hobart. We will look to have a process and chain of decision-making carried out locally. Local decisions and solutions for local problems made in the area by local people. This will be across all areas, and we will be about improving productivity in all areas. Government has a responsibility to get a real feel for local issues and be able to respond quickly to the issues. We will restore policing levels and remove duties currently utilising police that could be better used at the coalface. Creation of a rapid response group will also be a priority. We will look at increasing the level of discretionary funding to schools so that the needs at the local level can rectify real local issues. With our Palmer United Party firmly entrenched in Canberra and now a position of influence in the Senate, our team will be able to drive very hard for Tasmania. Our own Deputy Senate Leader, Senator-elect Jackie Lambie, the Palmer United Senate Leader, Senator Glenn Lazarus, together with our House of Representatives Leader Clive Palmer, shows the support we have and their commitment to Tasmania. From a start-up party in April 2013 to a party with the balance of power in the federal parliament as of July 1, 2014, and now a new group running for the Tasmanian Parliament. How good can it get? I would like to take this opportunity to say we have a lot of work to do from today, but is it not fantastic to have a brand such as Palmer United and a party leader such as Clive Palmer to assist in bringing about change in Tasmania? Clive's passion for a new party, a new direction, new candidates, new ideas, a new vision, local input, a united Tasmania and a united Australia. This is testament to the man and his commitment to a new political scene. Today, I am extremely proud to put my hand forward and accept the challenge of the leadership role of our party and our state. Today, I am proud to share the stage with our candidates for the forthcoming election. Our teams will work extremely hard to deliver on talking with our electorates and putting forward our policies when they are released. Today is indeed the first step on the ladder for a new and united platform for Tasmanian voters, who will now have a real choice with new policies and new directions for the future of their families. Let us all put our best foot forward and unite Tasmania. The Palmer United Party is the future for Tasmania.
Authorised by Kevin Morgan for the Palmer United Party, Burnie.